Sorry I'm a little late. Anxious day today. I might even go this is a super sad song. Love this one. Man, sometimes when you don't feel prepared or even good, but I'm glad you're here. We'll check, make sure everything is working. YouTube's working. YouTube's working. Sweet. Okay, I'm not even sure. I have not played my character in a long time. Oh, you're seeing how the sausage is made. Hold on. Change something here. There we go. All right. All right, I think we can officially change our ensemble. Watch recorded. That should be good. Thank you. Mrs. D just brought pulled pork sandwich. Oh man, eating like a king. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Help to nourish my body. Oh, be with me tonight, Lord. All right. I like that seasonal look. I feel like we were rocking certain things for so long that it just. Oh yeah. I mean, that just looks good. Hey, Gladjo, what's going on? Welcome. How are you doing this Tuesday night? Yeah, I think I go old school, but I have to go really like something really racy with the edgy with the doing well. That's good. I think I want to go gray pant, but if I go color, like I do that, I do the maroon. A little too gaudy. I can't wear a sweater with short shorts. That just wouldn't seem right. That's a possibility. Yeah, I think I go burgundy. But I think I keep the white look. I just need to change the footwear, you know? And those beans are really hot. I mean, I could go classic. That would at least match my burgundy. I am Ron Burgundy. Lacho says, I'm starting my 7th week of Invisaligns. How are you liking that? I had a similar product for a while, and they're a company that's no longer in business, actually. I enjoyed the idea of having straighter teeth, but my inserts were not shaped well enough to my mouth, so they cut my gums and cut my cheeks, and it was not worth it. I mean, I think I stay classy. Maybe go flat bill hat. Something like a Nike. I could go spangly top hat. I could go other color spangly top hat. That is actually a really sick Cobra hat. I'm not gonna lie. I think I go classic whatever they call it, flat cap. Yeah, if I go gray, then the rest of it kind of makes sense. I like it. Pedro says slow process, but it seems to be going good. Well, that's good. I've had many friends go the Invisalign or straighten her out other than braces, and people have really liked them. Gold and black, I don't think I can pull that off, or the gardener's glove. So I'll just keep it with white. Classic FootJoy. You can't go wrong with classic FootJoy. Oh, golden. Oh yeah. I am golden to go. I wasted all my VC on silly Superstore stuff, which I don't know why. It might just be what day I went in, but none of the DLC or whatever you call it, extra stuff from last week actually worked on my side. Like I'd logged in every single day. At least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? So offline, I did, so we could at least get back to some normalcy. I did finish off season 3. I need my sandwich before it gets cold. Let's see. So yeah, season 3. Clubhouse is done. Not just as at my age, it seems silly, but it's helped my bike considerably. Well, I mean, if it helps, you know, that's the biggest thing. And I also finished the quest for the magician. So all of my season stuff is really just bag related, which I don't really have a way to get Evo tools at this point. So Plagius is not a spring chicken. Well, it's a fact of life, right? All of us will get old at some point. Yeah, I don't think they're ranked tours is the only thing that I can get Evo tools still on, so I can't really do anything with that. So I'm just gonna have to buy my way to I love it says global rivals. They can't license the Ryder Cup. they'll just call it rivals, you know. I wonder what kind of event they have. Hey, an Evo tool. Top 50th. Weird. Watching some OBS stats right above you. All right. Yeah. I mean, I actually like. I don't know what people had against PGA Frisco. I like them. I like that. Course is the word I was looking for. I like it because it's not as it's a little bit more open, you know. Although I am sure that there are people who are going to take full advantage, try and drive the green in two. That needs to stay right there. That's not going to stay right there. Ooh, had enough dexterity on it. I don't even know what that means. I need to go down here. Mic check 1 2. Hey hey hey. 70. Mic check 1 2. Hey hey hey. 72. if you were with us last time, you saw the behind the scenes of what's going on here. And I'm still trying to get everything sectioned off with... Oh, wow, that was a bit far. With the room here, and yeah, Mrs. D and I are doing great. We keep on just finding boxes to go through, so like I was saying, I going through trying to get this room ready for the reveal. Sorry, you have to watch me eat. So I've been trying to move stuff around here and there. Painting stuff, and I think I still have... Oh boy. It was really weird. I think I have everything still connected correctly, but I'm starting to piece things together and in the game room here, and yeah, that's been an adventure, little by little, piece by piece. And that wind just absolutely... It is weird playing my character again, my main, after playing so long as Roy. Tin Cup McAvoy. From Salami, Texas. I remember the last time I think I just played to get the this course. I think I just played to get whatever challenge it was. So I really didn't try to get a low score. I'm not trying to get a low score now either. Everybody's got to warm up though, right? It'll feel like home soon. Yeah, hopefully. I'm actually just really excited to show people what we've been working on. Once we get certain elements in place, it'll be a lot easier to do content creation. And ooh, first quad of the day.
Perfect swing.
That needs to roll back to the left. Sorry for those who have an aversion to watching other people eat. And like I said, Mrs. D made some pulled pork. So we made some pulled pork sandwiches tonight. Oh boy. Man, oh man. That one was high. That one actually, I wonder if they tweaked... I wonder if they tweaked the height on the lob shot. Turn my fans up here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oi. There we go. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are just warming up, getting ready for to get back into the battle that is ranked play in PGA Tour 2K25. I'm not going to hit the perfect swing button on that one, even though it was a quad perfect. That was absolute dog water of the worst kind. Although, granted, I don't know a good kind of dog water, so. I think the biggest addition to the stream room will be when Mrs. D and I get the portable air conditioner. And I shouldn't say portable. But it's, I guess that is what it's called, a portable air conditioner. Because this room is getting toasty. Each time I get on, it seems like it's toastier and toastier. Although Mrs. D and I did have some pretty big... Why am I missing to the left? Pretty big storms go through. The past week, I feel like we've had a lot. A lot of big storms go through. Which is kind of odd for fall time in Michigan. Once again, I apologize for all the people who don't like watching people eat. I wonder if I changed balls. If I'm no longer on the is it the flight ball? Oh, yeah, it's been a while since I've actually had to focus on playing this game. The last couple streams, we've just been trying to level up our friend Roy McAvoy. That felt a little bit better.
Perfect swing.
Dialing in the swing. Of course, I chose Pro-Am, which is not what we play in ranked, but if Mrs. D is watching, I should have gotten pickles for us. Nothing worse than a really good sandwich. Or really good anything. And then you realize the thing that it's missing. Teach coming in. How are you? Long time no see, sir. Welcome back. How are you, my friend? I am well. I am just enjoying a pulled pork sandwich tonight with some baked beans here in the steamier than usual Domino Den, or Domino House if you prefer.
Perfect swing.
We did have, like I said earlier, we had storms roll through last night, and Mrs. D woke up to like a mighty crack of lightning, or thunder, but and she said you didn't move a muscle. But the one thing I did wake up to, Mrs. D had jumped out of bed and started closing windows, because right now our house doesn't have gutters on it. 125 years old. But we're getting gutters soon, and just to make sure nothing gets in that shouldn't get in, she started closing all the doors, all the windows, all the doors are closed, and I had my arm like on the other side of the bed, just kind of laying there, and what startled me up was Watson, like walking into my hand. I let out a huge scream. I startle easily. What can you say? I mean, I see if the complaint on Reddit was that what it felt like a rushed course update when they added this one. I mean, I have never played PPC Frisco. I do not remember it really in any other game, but it doesn't seem rushed. It just seems like less than stellar. I mean, it's just a fine course. What's making it difficult, essentially, is the wind. That's all. Feel like. Ooh. All right, 3 wood, putting right into the wind. The good thing about playing Pro-Am for your warm-up instead of just Pro is you can get used to your putting stroke, because your up and down stroke for putting is the same on every shot, like it used to be, like 2K23. That's better. I felt like I was rushing it earlier, and I definitely was compared to that. And that one I held off a lot more. For those of you who don't know, I play what's called a micro swing. So instead of moving all the way back and all the way forward on the joystick, I move just far enough back until I can see the swing animation start. And then I stop and push it forward from there. I have found it to eliminate almost every single one of my swing flaws. That way, now if I have a swing flaw, I know I'm the swing flaw. I will say, like I said earlier, it's weird playing your own character. I guess they're all my own characters, but it's weird after leveling up a character who's you will probably never touch ever again. It's weird going back to the one that you were trying to level up. Oh, and I wasn't even on my bag. I was on my gold bag. Interesting. That would explain a lot of different things. I don't have any fittings on that bag whatsoever. I will not do the other round here. Once again, I apologize. It's not appropriate to eat on camera when other people are watching. Actually, before I get into rank, I wanted to check out our friend of the show. Friend of the stream invited me to his online community, and I wanted to see Wanted to see how Bob did his events. So let me do one of Bob's events real quick. That way I can at least qualify into his next event. So this, I think this is master difficulty, but no bias is what he said. I mean, start out with a quad, perfect. Where can you go from there? All right, 18 down, so that's 6. I mean, that's it right there. A little bit of a headwind, though. That ended up a little bit too nice. So yeah, I can see with the timings and with the narrowing of the and I'm still on my gold bag. Rat farts. I feel like this course especially would be really good on a bag that actually has fittings. 8 iron, let's see, 13 is 4. Yeah, it should be fine. Not if you overswing. It might work out though. Yeah, I'm fine with that. To right to left and then left to right. Nice, right corner. I did change my my look into something a little bit more dapper, you know. As you can tell, I dress up for the stream. I wanted to be at least somewhat dressed up for the virtual stream. Nice little quad. Like that. Tommy want wingy. I feel like it's been rolling out. It's a 9 iron, so it's not going to roll out too much. Pin high? Can't argue with that. I mean, you can argue with that, but you'd be a fool to argue with that. Let's see, 7 up. 7 up. That tree is so deceiving. On the last hole, too, on the approach shot, I'm like, is that gonna hit the tree? So far, so good. I really like this. This is very southern fantasy kind of course. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it safe. I am gonna play it safe. I love it. I probably could have made it, but on that second fairway, it was so such a small landing zone. No, not enough. Didn't do your calculations now, did you, Lux? Well, this is the first time I'm in real trouble. Let's see if I can at least par out. Clutch, I needed that one. I needed that one. Not to be confused with Niederlander, which is my wife. I have noticed that I'm pushing it on my pulling back. All right, 19 up. but I have a feeling 4-iron will roll up, but it's not going to get up that hill. I should have gone hybrid for that one. Now I've got a very interesting putt. Just settle down right there. No, no, no. Too far. I can definitely tell the timing is on master. Just tighter timings, tighter markers. I like it. It really forces me. I mean, I think with the micro swing, like you've seen, the only real downfall is I'm just that little bit off, you know. Woof. All right, 17 up, which is 5. Which is 67. A little bit of left to right breeze. 7-iron choke might do it. Here's a quad. Too much. Oh,
Perfect swing.
a little bonus there. All right, this has got delicate touch written all over it. Delicate. Drain. Bob is going to be either really proud of me or really upset with me. Yeah, I can tell. I've talked about it before, because I micro swing. The feedback helps, but it doesn't help as much as like everybody else. I just launched that into the stratosphere. For instance, if I have a curve at the bottom and I don't hit my mark on my backswing, noticing that I have the curve there helps, but it's never going to be like a, hopefully, it has been in the past, a swooping curve. So I only get the response of afterwards when I see the shot miss. That's when I see like how much I was off by, because I can feel it. Oh boy, this is why I don't chip. Right side. Oh, curl that in for birdie. I did not deserve that. I did not deserve that. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. That would have been the best intro ever. Welcome to the Domino House, and here's a hole-in-one. Welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight I am warming up before I jump into some ranked matches, and missing putts, clearly. Yeah, if we haven't met yet, man. If we haven't met yet, I need that little bouncing ball. Raise your hand if you're old enough for that. One's in the chat if you're old enough for that. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour, 2K25, but excited. 2 weeks, Battlefield 6. Show those youngins how to FPS and all that and all such things. All right, let's see, 10 and a little bit more. Of course, all taken back by that overswing. Once again, I'm on my leveling bag and not my competition bag, but How are you doing? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? We had a lot of crazy storms here in Michigan. West Michigan, at least. There's a tornado up on, if you guys know where Torch Lake is. There was a tornado up on Torch Lake. Up in northern Michigan. Pretty crazy. Did you see a tornado this weekend? Let me know in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to encourage you. I'd love to pray for you today if you need that. Up in the chat, let me know how you're doing. Good to see you. Excuse me while I finish my sandwich. Props to Mrs. D for making a great pulled pork. Ooh. Greens are firm. I can definitely tell that. Come on back now. Come on back now. Nope. Well, so far, friend of the stream, Bob, we are playing in his online society. Moon River is a great course, by the way. I really enjoy it.
Perfect swing.
It's very challenging, that's for sure. Let's see, 27, 21 is 7. So that's 61. It has, I mean, it is fast, so. Quad. Got a kick left, though. I like that.
Perfect swing.
I have to connect that to a channel redemption. That way you guys can hit it for me. Every time there's a perfect swing. Quick, somebody hit it for me.
Perfect swing.
I think the only way to do that and not have it be like spammed all the time. Not that I don't trust you guys. I trust you guys too much. Yikes. Is I'd have to put like a filter in OBS to make sure that it sees something. It sees something on the screen to connote that a perfect swing in fact happened. But then if you're triggering my OBS, like because it's so delayed, at least on Twitch, it wouldn't necessarily be, but on YouTube it would be, because we're doing 1440p, which I can't do ultra low latency and 1440p. It'd be delayed. Well, I guess you can't do channel points on YouTube anyway. Never mind. Just let him talk. Let him talk it through. Let's see, downhill 33, so that's 11. 87. I'm gonna pull back a lot. Real high risk and reward here. I feel like I've been hitting my mark, but I mean, I needed to slow down that 5-iron so that it didn't race off. Cut it. Cut it. Nice. I think Bob and I were talking the last time we talked about no bias, and I think that for a player like me who doesn't move his stick very much, I think that there is a inherent bias. There is an inherent like advantage playing in a no bias society compared to everyone else. Just, I mean, just based on physics, right? You know, maybe not physics. Let's ease up, Lux. Based on science, you know, someone who moves the stick that much versus this much, there's going to be less variance of movement there. All right, up 20, so that'd be 7, 64. But once again, we're playing fast greens. Fast, and I feel like he put him on hard as well. So like this 8-iron, it had plenty of roll. Especially if I would have hit it correctly. Cut. Nice. Buckets. That's what I've been doing most frequently now, is underswinging, which normally I didn't. History has indicated that I have. There too, I felt it. Blessedly, I got a little bit of a help there, but no, too much. Come on back. I don't know if Bob designed Moon River, but not bad. First time out, posting a 60. At least that way I can qualify for his actual tournament. As I said, I would want to jump in and start contributing to his society. So we'll see the little 12 under. We'll see what happens. We'll see what he says. I mean, it begins in 4 minutes, so. Time for a bathroom break, coach? Well, hey everybody, welcome. I hear my dog coming up the bend here. Oh man, what was that 90s? Hey buddy. What was that 90s yes. If I could also be so bold. 1 minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an empire.
Okay.
That was so good. If there's something else, then I would have it. But,
One more.
yeah.
You got it.
Thank you, my love. I have the windows open up here. Do you think that matters? No, I don't think so either. Welcome back. Let's, before I forget, because I am prone to forget. John Dacre's here. Where would that be, Lux? My player. I did the important thing. I changed the outfit. I did not change the golf bag. I need to change the golf bag. Here's the one I'm actually using. So all of any level up tokens will go into my wedges. I need to tip over that into diamond, and then my wood. Even though I only have one in this bag, I'm saving up for the driver to go pink diamond. So I've got some slots left here. I also wanted to check this because I feel like I have a better ball now, but I guess not. Diamond, no. Amethyst. Okay, cool. Little Bridgestone, kind of like the ball I play in real life, but that's matte yellow. I will also check. I said that I was going to check, making sure I was on light. Yeah, got plenty of them left too, so Weird. I mean, that one course that we played, I guess the wind was so treacherous. All right, I think I have time for a ranked match. Before I go back into Bob's Online. What is it? I didn't even see the quests today. Where are the quests? I've just been kind of frazzled. Frazzle-dazzled. Ugh, derby. And I'm done with all the weeklies, which is pretty rare for me. I'm usually not done with hardly any of the weekly challenges. All right, we sit on the precipice of Eagle 3 here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sorry I haven't moved the, not that it's a big deal, but moving the, normally I have the score tally here. Sorry. Haven't really done it. Since I moved, certain things are more important than others, you know what I mean? Flat kitten or Fiat kitten. It's probably flat, but it kind of looks like a capital I, so I'm gonna go Fiat kitten. I feel like my music can be louder too. One moment. New sponsorship, Twitch, eligible. Oh yeah. We're banging now. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Remember, Lux, you're playing on a bias now. I'll have to give Bob some crap too, because switching from bias to straight will be interesting. So I probably just have to commit to his society. A little bit of left to right here. Yeah, a little long. It's all right. I feel like Kitten also knows the value of, like, right there. Nope. Okay. I think Kitten feels the value of heads-up golf. Oh. Okay, I see, Kitten. I'll concede for you. Oh, no, never mind. All right, you're gonna put it in. That's cool too. I'll take your concession though. No? Okay. I think the goal for tonight is to not miss a horribly easy putt. It seems like every time we play ranked, there's at least that happens at least once. Thank you, Mr. D. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit of a pull. It's all right. I feel like he has a little bit more in his bag off the driver. Seems like he's outdriven me a little bit. All right, approach. No wind at all. Well, I shouldn't say that. A little bit of left to right. Okay, I think Fiat Kitten His weakness is putting so far. So if I can at least get a little bit closer to the green than him, I think I should be good. So I need to bring my mic down. It's one of those times where you think you know what you're doing, and then you start to pull back the stick, and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll stay up. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I like the fact that Kitten has been heads up so far. I also like the fact that there's been no wind except when I hit it into the water. Wow. I can say that I had a feeling, but that's a great shot. Nope. I am not going to give it to him. He has missed before. He just didn't miss there. That's fine. This is Mixon coming in. No matter what I do, I have perfect everything except +1. Welcome, by the way, Mixon. No matter what I do, I have perfect everything except 0.5 to -0.5 power for rhythm. I mean, as long as you're consistent, I think that's really all that matters. And you have to remember too that course management is a whole lot more important than getting quad perfects all the time.
Welcome to the Domino House, SISMXN.
Appreciate the follow. Do you prefer Sis or Mixon or Sis Mixon? How are you, by the way? Welcome. I mean, 0.5, yeah. I mean, so rhythm is one of those things that because its penalty is power, you can be over in your rhythm and have it be a good thing. So all you have to do, if you're consistent enough with your missed rhythm that you're getting the same numbers or similar numbers, Sisman got it. If you're consistent enough that you're getting the same exact numbers all the time, then use it to your advantage, right? No, not enough. You know, on every shot, make sure that you add enough rollout for that extra percentage, you know? Rhythm is not a bad thing to be. That's like the one thing you can miss. You can miss in and still be okay. Everything else, the penalty for what you're under or over on is offline or whoops, I thought I hit it. Whoops. Yeah, but Sisman, you bring up a good point though. Oh, that's a good shot. You bring up a good point that as long as you're not like 3% over and then 0, you know, -0.5 over, as long as you're within that realm, you know. All right, -12 is 4. 8 iron. A little bit of carry with the wind here. Nope, too far left. I think it's from before I switched to pro difficulty. I was doing plus 112 higher power drives with no bias. It's easier to keep it in play and drive 380. Yeah, it's true. Wow. I think as long as you're getting, like, you'll notice that I'm not sweating, not going after the quad perfects. So as long as you're setting yourself up for a really good next shot, that's all that matters. Because some people are crap with their wedges. Some people are crap with their wedges, so having a wedge shot wouldn't necessarily be the best thing for them. Having an 8-iron shot or a 7-iron shot is a little bit better for them. That was a heck of a bender. Got a little bit of one here. Cut. I got squirrely there at the end. I think the main leak in my game is that I get good at hitting 20-yard putts like 50% of the time, so I get lazy on trying to. I can see, yep. I mean, the only thing that I've seen from like other streamers or content creators that have talked about how to get really good at the game is your approach shots. Like, you have to dial in your elevation and your wind formulaically every single time so that you know exactly the yardage and exactly the rollout every single time. So I think approach shots are everyone focuses on, oh, I can bomb at 380. Who cares? If your approach shot doesn't get you close to the pin, or if your consistency is not good enough to consistently get you to 15 feet, you have to think of it in terms of the pros too. Within 15 feet, the pros are still just over 50%. So it's not like all of a sudden within 10 feet or within 15 feet, you're supposed to make it all the time. So, and I know it's a video game, so it's not supposed to go, be real life. Is this real life? I have to go right at it. Oh, lucky bounce.
Perfect swing.
Perfect swing, but it shanks off the rocks. I'll take it every time. I haven't played super flops in so long, I've forgotten my secret. Yeah, I gotta get closer to have better one putt. Honestly, one putting from 15 feet or in, if you can consistently get there, that's all that the guys that I've seen, like PGA Dave, that's all that he does. Like, he's automatic from 10, 12 feet, Nope, left it high. Or low side, rats. My far putts are pretty good though. I miss usually, but not by much. That's good. I mean, lag putts are important, right? You just saw it right there. I think I was playing for so long in my alt character that I've forgotten the touch of my character, so I'm giving myself a little bit of grace. All right, 22 under, that's 7. 205. 203. 4 iron's gonna roll out crazy though. 5 iron's a pretty good shot there. A little bit right. Man, those firm greens, they just let that thing ride forever. But, wow, he deserved that one. GG's, mate. I drove to by Bethesda today on a delivery. I tried to go see the course in person. Hops everywhere. Yeah. The only thing I heard, I saw Justin Thomas's tee off with Bryson, where they were trying to drive the par 4 in one shot. That was really the only footage I've seen so far. So I haven't seen any other practice round highlights or anything like that. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are we're kind of bouncing between a couple things. We are back playing ranked. However, our friend Bob, friend of the stream, Bob Steele, has invited me to the I still didn't qualify. Ranked top in season points of the current season. Oh, I gotta play his alternates then. He invited me to his no bias words are hard. His no bias online society. So because he's a friend, I thought I'd jump on here. And this is totally going to let this is totally going to mess with me now going back to bias. Laying up. Once again, I'll remind everyone that I am a micro swinger, which sometimes helps and sometimes hurts. In instances like no bias, it definitely helps. That's why my putting has gotten, at least the putting stroke has gotten so much better. For me, at least. If you have not checked out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@TheLuxDomino. Yeah, so Sisman, if you go on to a micro, not that kind. If you go on to our YouTube channel, we have a video describing it. Basically, I don't move the stick all the way back. So instead of going back and forward, I just move back to start the animation, and then wait until the animation is done, and then push forward from there. 27.9, right? That's a heck of an elevation. Which just helps me with consistency. Once I found that to be my swing du jour, I just started practicing and practicing and practicing. I mean, it didn't really help with my ranked, my last ranked game. Trying to ride this corner here. Sisman, thank you so much.
Thanks for the sub SISMXN.
Heck yeah, man. Appreciate that. Already subbed in YouTube to YouTube for my first start. Oh, right on, man. Is that so? That's where you found me. They got heavily addicted and played for so many hours. I have found that it's either people get really addicted to the game, or people really jump off it easily. Ugh, underswung. Yeah, made me start playing golf in real life. Nice. Now my your wallet will. It is a very expensive hobby. But I will say this: it is very rewarding. A custom lab butter? Are you kidding me, dude? That's pretty crazy. I have not been out in probably a good 2 months. I went out, I think the last time I went out was when my son was here visiting my wife and I. We went out and left my rangefinder on the course. But I've been playing for a long time, but only have been taking it seriously the past couple of years, and not even that seriously. But yeah, courses around here, not cheap. To get good irons, not cheap. But if you walk, I mean, if you walk the course instead of riding, it's you know, the average is 3 miles for every 18 holes, so you're walking 3 miles every round. That's what, when I told Mrs. D that, she's like, oh yeah, you can go golfing all you want. It'll get you exercise, which I do not get enough of. Nice. I like that. Oh, go in.
Perfect swing.
That 4-iron just rolls crazy, man. I cannot watch too much can't watch too much golf YouTube, because I'll get the itch to go and play, but then anxious because my game isn't where it needs to be to play comfortably. And I've told the story on stream before. One of my last times playing, I had a anxiety attack on the course around hole 4, and thank the Lord my wife was with me and she could help me, you know, get back to the car. And that's the kind of stuff that sticks with you, you know. So I can't watch golf YouTube anymore, man. It just it gets me too excited to go play, and then I'm like, oh yeah, my game isn't where it needs to be. Lord willing, I can get out there again.
Perfect swing.
Right side. Nope. Need to turn down the music in my ears. Man, that's cranking. Yeah, I think the most expensive club that I own is my putter, because you really, once you find a putter, you can stick with it for the rest of your life, you know. So Mrs. D was very generous too when she knew I wanted to get back into it. She said, you know, how much do you think you need to just get a couple clubs to, because I was telling her about minimalist golfing and how you don't really need a full set. You just need to get 6 to 8 clubs that have gapped, you know, enough of your game. And I was like, I gave her a number, and she's like, okay, go for it. So I was able to get a Scotty Cameron Phantom is the most expensive club I have, and it's my putter for life. Yeah, I got a Lab DF3 counterbalance. I will say labs are cool. I think that they're worth. I think they're worth the money. Justified it by saying I'm going to learn putting as well. I might as well learn with the putter of my dreams. Same thing with me with the Scotty. Like, I had always wanted a Scotty, Um, so, and I got one pre-owned, but it was in really good condition. So that was how I was able to justify it to myself. But then I got, you know, the only irons I got were an 8-iron and a gap wedge. Then a 6 hybrid and a 3 hybrid and a driver. That's it, and a couple wedges. So a really minimalist bag. Kind of it, very similar to the idea of like a Sunday bag. Yeah, the edge set's really, honestly, I think it's, especially for a beginner, I think the edge set's great. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Ugh. Picked up some Tacoma wedges. I would say the Tacoma irons are probably just as good, if not a little bit better than the Callaway Edge. Since the Edge set is made, I mean, don't get me wrong, Tacoma is a up-and-coming, really, really good club maker, but they're marketing on the YouTube back, you know, that their popularity versus Callaway, that okay, even their beginner sets are going to be engineered to help the player a lot, you know. Nice. I got suckered in by the by the looks. So my last golf discussion with Mrs. D was I will give up cigar smoking if I can play more golf. She's like, play more golf. I hate that you smoke cigars. So that's been my last trade-off, and that was this summer. So when we moved into the Domino house, the new house, I had my ceremonial last cigar here, and yeah, game improvement iron that looks like a blade. I think game improvement irons are so good. I got the Callaway Apex, whatever the game improvement Apex was. It's not the Pros. But it has that little bit of a thicker sole. Yeah, I really like game improvement irons. I think they're a really great option compared to, like, you know, a lot of companies are making them too, so that it feels like, you know, I'm not investing in a set of blades that I can't hit. I know that if I get game improvement irons, a beginner is not going to be able to work the ball from left to right, so you don't need workability. Oh, lessons are the best thing you can do, man. Started lessons because I figured I should before I develop the bad habits. My irons are pretty straight, decent distance with a driver. My sole regret, one of my sole regrets in life, was not seeing a PGA professional soon enough. Now, here's the thing, though. You have to go to at least a reputable one, because there are still, like, what's the one that's a popular franchise? I mean, there's still some bad teachers out there that are, like, they'll tell you stuff that gets kind of backwards. And no, not PGA Superstore. It's not X Golf either. It's not Golfsmith. I went to one for a couple lessons, and God bless the guy he was a student, so he was getting his certification and everything. My regret right now is not starting golf at 5. I hear you. I wish I started sooner. It's like lost time, you know? And in the time that you did, like my 20s, I could have really honed in on biomechanics and really cool stuff that, you know, I was going to the gym back then. I can still do that, but all the lost time spent not taking a hobby seriously enough to keep you in shape and really enjoy it while you were young. I've only had one lesson so far. I like my instructor, but the only weird thing to me is everything I read online says put the ball in the middle of the stance for short irons. But he has me putting one ball length towards the front foot for like 7 to 9 or like 8 and 9. See, that's the thing too, is that you can trust someone and they can change your swing enough, 8 and 9 and wedges too. Yeah, I have a problem with that, but because they can easily like change one or two things because it's only typically like half an hour or an hour session. If the coach or the instructor isn't reputable, like if they have a system of doing things, they're going to mold you to that system rather than see what you already do well and say, hey, yeah, just tweak this one thing. So they're always going to tell you like, oh, I always tell people this. Well, maybe from my swing, looking down at the ball, I have more confidence, and the way that I shallow the club, it just works better having the ball in the middle of my stance or even a little bit back for wedges, you know? Because they can, like, the only online, it's supposed to be 45 minutes. He went 80 minutes, and he had me start with just shortening my backswing. Yep. Take away straight, or straight, because technically it's on the inside. But even then, some instructors will say, no, take so that, you know, when your club is parallel to the ground, your hands and the club is kind of, the club head is out compared to your hands. That's like a new thing that I think screws everybody up, but I'm not a golf instructor. As long as you don't start watching YouTube golf instructors, I think you're fine. That could be the worst thing for your game. Unless you watch like one person and you watch them religiously. And I think that one person is Tom Segudo. Always having someone like an instructor in real life, being able to see, you know, on a swing monitor, that's basically what I've been doing, subconsciously applying it a little, which is why he had me simplify my swing. And here's the thing too, Sisman, I've been playing long enough in real life that I know that from 115 yards and in, that's where the majority of your score happens. So, and that's a pitch shot. So, and that's only really a 3/4 shot, if not half shot. So it only is going to help, you know, having half swings and then kind of pitch type shots to help you get into the rhythm of good takeaways and being online and starting off on plane. It's only going to help your pitching and your chipping even then. Yeah, anything under from 115 and under, that's what you need to focus on first and foremost. Yeah, there were some things I wanted to try with weight transfer that I saw. I was transferring mid swing. Seems like I'm supposed to be transferred already at the end of my back. Or here's something you could just, I have found great success. Once again, I am not a PGA professional. However, the best swing advice I ever got, and was echoed by the aforementioned Tom Segudo, was pre preload your weight on your front side. I'm a left, so I play left. But preload your weight on the right, on your front side, and never move it. Because so many times when you get in your own head of, okay, I have to transfer my weight here, and then I have to like, you're already doing so many different biomechanical movements with your body that just take that out of the equation and preload 60-40 on your front foot all the time, except for driver. But even then, it's kind of, and that has helped me as far as irons and wedges, the most consistent shots have been preloaded weight. Because then all I'm doing is moving my shoulders, right? Yeah. Let's see if I can make less of a mess with this ranked. That's not a very good putt to start out with, Lux. It tried to come back a little bit at the end. Also the thing, I was bringing up my trail hip to match my forward hip sometimes, and apparently I'm supposed to bring my forward hip back to match my trail hip. I think alignment with shoulders and your hips, that's where I've gone wrong too. A lot of times I've gone to whatever's comfortable rather than whatever has kept me aligned. So I don't know, too many swing tip reels. That's what I'm saying, man. You just got to not watch YouTube golf or Instagram, you know, or TikTok. They're the worst, because you could see someone make a really good point and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but it has nothing to do with your swing. That's why I say watch one guy and watch him religiously and make that one guy Tom Segudo. The way he breaks stuff down just makes sense to me. Then again, I am a simple man. Yeah, that wind really took it. I don't know, the lessons are so booked at PGA Superstore. I want more tips faster because I'm at the range almost nonstop. But some tips when I investigated were just literally just wrong. That's what I'm the same way, man. When I get into the groove of wanting to progress, I'm at the range all the time. I gotta pay attention to where he's hitting it. There's like nothing in the background I can take from it. Left edge of the mountain. Okay, so right edge. He went here with it. Or like right here with it. Nope. I went the other way. Oh, that was a good line too. Rats. At least he conceded for me. I appreciate that. I'll drop you a concession as well. In the game, I had most success adding 1 foot distance to short putts, 2 feet, medium, and 3 to long. Just got used to how that breaks. What do you end up doing on the downhill then? Oh, Too much power. Gotta remember this is firm. Firm and fast. It breaks more at the beginning of the break than it does later. So it's gonna really break this right to left here. Come back a little bit, go back a little bit. Yeah. Good distance, but just not. So like on downhill mediums, I bring it back to +2 and then take it back. So it's like 1.8 extra. 1.8 extra. Huh. I used to have a system on 23, and then I switched that over to EA when I played that. And season 1, I think even season 2 of this, it still worked, and I had like the perfect amount of distance. But then I think it was season 2 or this last season, they messed with it too much, and all that I was doing, all the measurements for distance, were just naturally what they made the difference as. So. You're gonna right in between those bunkers here. When I miss, I usually go right by the. When I miss, I usually go right by the cup. I might overshoot by 5 to 7 feet, but my prep percentage for that is like 90%. So the 10%. So what you're saying is the 10% that you do still miss, you miss by 5 to 7 feet. Yeah, I feel like the last season change, they. I think they tried too much to make putting easier, and I've been off it so much since we moved and everything that I've just been struggling to even think about what to do to get consistent again, you know? Wow. That moved right. Left, rather. Oopsies. Usually I miss a cup, a close putt if there's an insane amount of break. I will say that. I do that as well. Well, it rolled out enough for a pick, but just not the right direction. I've at least kept it close with them, which is surprising. Right side. Oh, left side. It broke at the very end. I got away with there. I also think I need to change back to the not having the greenskeeper. Hey. Thank you. That was... I think I need to go back to not having the greenskeeper build specialty, that the smaller grids, because I did not have them with my alt character, and my putting was like, I got so used to it. I'm gonna do that now too. Rough penalty, and the win. I only use 2 points in the greenskeeper special. I honestly haven't looked at my main build in a long time. I need to do that after this round. Keep squares close to one by one. So Sisman, it seems like you're pretty. That was a really good shot. Methodical about it, which is good. As long as you have consistency with the systems that you have. Look at that. Special right there, isn't it? I'll give you this one, pal. Man, oh man. Yeah, I'd much rather have more shots to potentially pull from on the course. I thought that having the tighter green grid would help me, but it certainly did not. Ow. What is going on? Methodical, but still only average 10 under on ranked tours. I have no idea where that went. Hill somewhere. Yeah, all I could do was advance the ball there. Play it too safe on a pin approach. And you play pro, you said, right? Overestimated rollouts. I think that's the key for pro is you're gonna nail your timing for your swings, but then also making sure rollouts are correct. And just good course management, unlike what I've been doing this last. To be fair, this is the first time I've actually even played like competitively, so I have to be easy on myself. Good putt. Good lag. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are jumping back in to the deep pool that is ranked play in PGA Tour 2K25. I've been making you chat too much. Sisman, I don't think that that's the issue. I'm chalking it up to not being comfortable in this room right now. And then having anxiety earlier was... It always does weird things to you. All right. I can come back. I got 3 left. I got to start making some good decisions here. This might not have been one of them. This wasn't one of them. I don't know. I'm 54 yards away. He's gonna nail it close though, if not in. I think this is gonna go in. Wouldn't you have just crapped your pants if it happened that way? Once again, I've been liking the lob. I know it's gotten a lot of hate online, but that's why I'm doing the pitch. Out of the rough, out of the deep cabbage. All right, left to right, right to left. No, didn't play that left to right enough. Didn't even hit it enough, really. Okay, I gotta go wire to wire now. 8, 9, and then breaker. Breaker. Nice. Good shot. I think I need the game up in my ears. I went choked. A little bit of top spin. That top spin's probably not a good idea. I wanted to make sure I stopped it though. Well, I mean, 9 iron stops pretty easily. All right, so 10 minus 2, 8. Go one more. Needed that one. And of course he makes it. So this is why we're not keeping the counter over here. The 0 and 2. It's alright, we'll get back into it. Like I said, I haven't played in regular ranked play in a long time, so. And he was the exact same skill level as me, so. I will take a look at my build though, however. Because I want to see if that will do anything going into my my skills. Because right now I've got it with all of them. I don't even have enough to respec it. I was also thinking too, if I have been playing okay with Tin Cup, just go back to that character. I spent all my VC on Pink Diamond, all for a +1 power increase that only affects my 3-wood and my pitching wedge distance. Yeah, I think Pink Diamond really, unless you have a build that just needs that one stat, what is it, +8 or whatever. I mean, and doing that on all your clubs. I really haven't gotten back into the builds since season 2. I haven't really done many build stuff. Thought about my build or see, Sisman, much to that point, I had all of those perfect except for my rhythm, which is a micro swinger I don't worry about. So I've been able to, especially on drives, count that extra little bit of distance. Looks like this guy has some sort of skin disease. I don't know what's going on with him. Here's what I don't get about this game. All right, up 8. So that would be 3, but I've got plenty of distance with the wind, so I'm going to pull it back actually. Yeah, left it under. In Bunkers and Bad Lies, Makachata says, it follows the highest percentage lie. Sometimes my shot gets treated like 100%. How old was that? How old was that? That video by Makachata though, because I think that was. I don't think he's updated that recently for season 3, because I think they did tweak some of the percentages. Because I've noticed my pick shots. My pick shots used to be money. I used to have those so dialed in, going 1 yard or 2 yards past the hole and it'd be perfect. And now it's like it flies. So past the bunker. Yep. Flight on that too. I'll land at like 85% to I'll follow the light to 85% to land near the pin, and it'll land where I aimed instead of sometimes at 85% yardage. Yeah, it's such a hard thing because I'm such a I hate to say it, I'm a feel player. Like I've been burned too many times trying to figure out percentages, and they're so quick to change them anyway, that I just go by feel, unfortunately, now. And then try and find the 1 or the 2 shots that I can just spam the crap out of, you know, the super flops and the picks. All right, 11 under, but it's with a 4 iron. Let's do we have knockdown? Nope, knockdown doesn't get there. Choked might be okay here. Nope. The same thing he did. Okay, super flop. Past there. In there. Okay. It is weird too playing against people who have different skin. Like there for a while, I think it was just season 2. All of my ranked opponents had vitiligo for some reason. Like they just added vitiligo. But it is different watching it through shades compared to just the real. You know what? I'll be nice. Yeah, that guy has, that's the pale skin, right? No, I'm gonna go big dog over the tree. Wind is gonna bring it back. Nice. 318. Bam, bam, bam. That has happened so many times in ranked in this course. I've seen it at least every 2 times that I play this course. My opponent does that on this hole. Or there's the one later that's across the water as well. That one's a tough one too. With the paint buckets or the paint swatches. Is that the one I'm thinking of? That up there with the 62. Not enough. Oh, that overswing just killed it. Yeah, that gapping in between my 62 and 56, I think, is what I had next. Now that I'm using the lob shot more, I need to re-gap my wedges. I like the lob shot too, in the right scenarios. That wasn't the scenario that I typically like it on, though. When I have too much distance and not enough spot to drop it on, a decent amount of time my ball hits the pin and ricochets off, though. So take that to your advantage, though, and either, you know, play enough distance and enough backspin that it flies over the pin and then rolls back. 5 iron in. I'm gonna do 6 iron. A little bit off though. Yeah, right club, just right distance, not enough aiming correctly. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa streaming tonight. We are back in the saddle of ranked PGA Tour 2K25. It's been a while, as you can tell. I've been spending so much time getting through the season 3 content finally after my lovely wife and I moved house, and I've been able to get back on the game. So tonight I needed to get back into ranked, and we've had a hot start. I mean, you know, losing, but how are you? We haven't met yet. My name's Lux. I'm a family friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. However, October 10th, 20th isn't a date. October 10th, looking forward to Battlefield 6. How was your weekend? We've had a lot of weird rainstorms here in West Michigan. Had a tornado up north, which is pretty crazy for this time of year here in Michigan. But how was your weekend? How can I encourage you? How can I pray for you, more importantly? Good, bad, or indifferent, I'd love to hear from you. Pray for you. Currently, my competitor has a serious vitamin D deficiency, or I guess that'd be milk. What is vitamin C? No, C is citrus. What's the sun? That's vitamin D, right? Oh, you better believe I'm going for it. Headwind. I think choked approach. That just needs to funnel down. And it did not funnel down. It needed to funnel down. I don't think I've played ranked since we had our Wheel of Consequences stream. And that went off like a fart in church, so, you know. Oh, good shot. Just a little bit more distance, that would have been awesome. I need to dial in the super flop again. I used to be so good at just judging where it would go, but he could put the pressure on if he nails this. Pressure is on. Okay. Good job, Yapo. I appreciate you. I mean, get some sun, you know, or protect your skin at the very least. I almost never use the flop because it makes a fade bias, so I'm used to a draw. So I got used to, so my little secret with that is I use True Shot to get it as close to green as possible. Because usually in season 2, I think it was, that they flipped it, that super flops were the opposite of what your, typically like 90% of the time, it's the opposite of what your swing bias is. I'll show you the next time I do it. And it works really well, I think. Little hack. All right, 14, which is almost 5. 9. 4-iron is going to run, though. Let's see if it runs. Little quad.
Perfect swing.
Settle down. Okay. Not too much of run on that. It could have been worse. It should run less for lower elevation. Yes? I wasn't thinking in terms of elevation that it would run less. As a 4-iron, it's always going to run. That's a good point, Sisman, though. I wonder if that's actually true. You're blowing my mind here if that's true or not. Cut. Nope. Just a half cup out. If elevation is under the ball flight, steeper when it comes down. That's true. That's true. Man, I didn't even think about that aspect of it. I mean, although for a 4-iron, that was what I aimed at 15 yards short, and it ran 5 yards past. So the next time I use a 4-iron, I want to see how much it rolls. I mean, technically you're true. If it's down elevation, it'll stop, technically. Good call, Sisman. I like that. Way to have my back. Like the giant elevations. Yeah. I got that. It's drastic. Start playing that way. So it's 4 feet. That's pretty drastic. I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, the wind is going to help it here a lot. A lot of wind here. It's my 56 degree. And a little bit of left. I don't want to go too left because of the lie. And then not get enough help. Yeah, the wind did jack diddly. Jack squat! I always think the wind is going to do something that it doesn't. I'm a fool. A fool. I mean, I'd rather be putting uphill than downhill. It doesn't look that bad from where he landed, but got it. No, left edge. Okay. I can really put the screws on him here. Buckets. Tink Tink, I really need to make my Tink Tink button again. I don't even know if I still have Tink Tink as an emote. I don't think I do. I need to make another emote then. Tink Tink. Alright, 14 up, which is just about 5, so we can round up there. 4-iron though. Plus a little bit of headwind. So 5 would be... I wonder if I do... I wonder if I do a 2-iron choked, because then that will barely cover the elevation change, and then the wind will probably hold it up there. We'll see what happens. Little quad. I'll take that. Oh, get up
Perfect
there,
swing.
baby. Yeah. All that rollout from that 2-iron. So when I was playing my alt, for those of you who don't know, we just got done leveling up finally. Our magician build. Roy McAvoy, Tin Cup, from Salome, Texas. He did not have any long irons. He was all hybrids. And I kind of missed that. I kind of missed the higher trajectory. That's a good shot too. Just didn't get the right bounce. Okay. A little bit of right to left first, then left to right, or a little bit of right to left and left to right. 5 down. I'm gonna take 1 inch off as well. Nope, right side. Oh, perfect distance though. I didn't have the confidential for it. Man, to have the swing that Matty Boom Boom has, I keep on watching him as inspiration. Not even just for like swing tips, but I watch him just for inspiration. I'll give that to you. I'll be a nice guy. Seeing that it'll just be easier for me to win. GG's, dude. Finally, I win. I mean, hey, another win. Now, Sisman, we are a family-friendly stream. I don't lie. Now, we might be stretching the truth if we say 7th win in a row. But hey, another win. Let's see. So we're 1-2 right now. The losses don't count. No, someone was cheating somewhere, and the servers were off. There was desync issues with the server, and it really shouldn't count. If someone is better than me, then they're cheating. Clearly, I mean that's right. And if they're worse, they suck. That's the only reason I lose is because of cheating. Those of you who have been longtime watchers of the channel know that that's not true. I lose because I suck. It was almost like a Seth Rogen laugh there. I didn't even see who we got. We get a friendly face. Is it Yobo? Yobo again? It's not. It's Stooley. Not to be confused with Stoley. I mean, back in my day, probably too much Stoley made Stooley, but this is Lux After Dark. Poop jokes. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I mean, clearly, if it would have been in the fairway, I would have had a little bit more rollout and probably gotten up to where he is. But 7 down, huge wind though, and the rough. I came out so hot. That handle's so hot right now. I like how it's Stooley 78. Now, usually numbers equate when they were born or the number of people who have put in that name before him. So either there are 77 other Stoolies, which I'd like to think so, or he was born in 1978. I'd like to think that there were 77 other Stoolies. Good putt. Oh, good distance though. Little bit of left to right, then it bounces out here. 11. Oh. Okay. That's fine. 2 holes down. Or I should say 2 holes, or 1 hole in. Oh. Going big time for the green. This is Mr. Big Shot. I really want him to clip a tree. He's not going to clip a tree. Oh, he clipped it. No, I didn't really clip a tree. 380 though. Not gonna lie. That's impressive. Why would you lie about something like that? Did he power drive that? Oh no, because it's just 69 under. I'm okay with that. I mean, he definitely has more power than me, so I need to watch that. I need to watch that. Downhill 4 feet. That's 1, but it's a 5 iron. So if I go choke, that's actually going to be too much. I'll just underbite it here. I can't get there with a 2 iron knockdown. I feel like a choked approach, even with topspin, this might not get there. That's fine. He's got the look of a golfer. I mean, I should have seen it coming from a mile away. He's competitive. He comes to play. That's where it pays to be long, you know. Not upset about that. Good lag putt from there. We haven't really seen him putt anything, so let's see what he is from 10 feet. It's soup. I've been there though. Like it. Yes, I got it close within 10 feet, but the break is so wonky that it doesn't matter. All right, kept it all square with Stooley. Oh, lucky. That was unlucky. If he was just 2 feet shorter, that would have run down. I feel like that caught the tail end of that lip. 46. I'm going 7. Heck of a tailwind, though. Heck of a tailwind. Oh, yeah. Heck of a tailwind. Wow. Wow. My super flops never miss. I say good thing my super flops never miss. And good thing my YouTube music never stops. I could actually get out of here with not a bad score here. Cut. Cut. Oh. You're good from there, man. Rats. Okay, one down. So I know he's going to be longer than me, which is fine. I got to really start nailing my approach shots then. .323, okay. Yeah, that wind just kills me. Heading into it with a draw. All right, up 20, so round it up to 7. I did not think that that was going to just stop. Weird. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a roll, but once again, it's uphill. He went the other approach. He went to the left. Interesting. All right. Consistent from back to forward. No, played too much break. Yeah, by a cup. Rats. So he's got a slider from left to right now. He played the other left to Ryder top side. Let's see if he puts this top side too. No. Good shot, man. Okay. He came to play. He came to play. Somebody was here. It's a shame that man, that Skate 4 chokes down your CPU. I've been wanting to play that, but even my rig is a killer rig, but it doesn't, for whatever reason, that game's not optimized for CPU yet. It just runs it constantly. It does not shift down, and it ends up like just 100 degrees Celsius. And now we play the waiting. Okay. This is a little bit of advantage me because of the draw, but it overdrew. So disadvantage me. That's water. I don't even know why I hit that. I should have followed my own advice and not do a hero shot. And that was a hero shot. Glove up. That's a good shot. Right at it. Yeah, great shot. Let's see, up 6. Yeah, needed to stop a little bit quicker, but yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna nail his birdie, his eagle. He's kind of got like a Max Homa thing going on. Well, I'm in the tank right now. This is no good. No dice. Seven. Which is 29. Which is just a choke tee shot. Yeah, good distance, but not enough. Too much windage. And pretty much chalked. I'll give it to you, man. Good work. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. I need to move some stuff around here in the domino house, and I'm getting all antsy. So, Thursday night. I think we're gonna do a challenge. I'm not entirely sure what it's gonna be yet, but yeah, it's just been nice to meet you. Have a good night. I think it's gonna be a challenge because I need to start working on some YouTube videos, but I have a review, technically 2 reviews coming, but I need to reorder things here in the room, which hopefully I can do, and then get all my stuff back in the room for Thursday's stream. So Thursday it might just be I don't know, fiddly. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Have a wonderful night. If I don't see you, give a blessing to somebody, okay?